bulkhead. Did I get all of the air lines, electrical lines in the last video? Okay. So I got bulkhead. Make sure it's not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, and secured. I have front amber colored clearance lights and marker lights. Make sure that they're not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, secured, clean and free of debris, and they have to be amber in color. Now, on the trailer side, I want to make sure that I have 50% DOT reflective tape. As we can see, this one doesn't have 50% DOT reflective tape. I want to make sure that the trailer is not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, secured, no holes. All the rivets are in place. Then I'm going to come back. I have my landing gear. I want to make sure my landing gear is in the raised position and it's not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. I also want to make sure that my crank handle is in the stowed position. Right? Off of that, I have another blinker slash four-way. Make sure it's amber in color, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, clean and free of debris and moisture. Then I'm going to come back here. And I have my torsion bars. Make sure my torsion bars are not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. I have front and rear spring mounts. I'm going to make sure that they're not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, secured. Leaf springs. Make sure that they're not scissoring, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. My U-bolts are not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. We don't have airbags or shock absorbers, so that does it for suspension. Now I'm going to go into my brakes. I'm going to start at the top because I have an air tank up top. Make sure that my air tank is not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, and it has no audible leaks. Then I have my brake hoses. Make sure that they have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, properly mounted and secured, no audible leaks. I have my brake chambers and clamps. I'm going to make sure that they're not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, with no audible leaks. Then I have my slack adjuster and push rods. I'm going to make sure that they're not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, and have no more than 1 inch of play when I tug on them. And that takes me to my brake linings, our brake pads, same thing. I'm going to make sure that 3 things. They don't have any signs of heat stress, no fluid on them, and not worn dangerously thin, less than 1/4 of an inch, and not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. Brake drum, 2 things, no fluid on them, no heat stress, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. Inner rim, no illegal welds, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. Then I'm going to come out and talk about the sidewalls of my tires. The sidewalls of my tires, I want to make sure that they have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, properly mounted and secured, no audible leaks. The tops of my tires, now these could be recapped, but I want to make sure that they have no abrasions, bulges, cuts, properly mounted, secured, worn evenly with a minimum of 2/32 of an inch of tread depth, no audible leaks. Then I have dual rims. Now these don't have bud spacers, so they should sit flush against each other with no daylight in between and not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. I also want to make sure that I don't have any debris or dead animals inside of my dual rims. All right? And I'm outer rim, no illegal welds, no rust trails, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. My valve stem and cap, no abrasions, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured with no audible leaks. I use a tire pressure gauge to check and make sure that my tires are in up properly. Then I have my lug nuts. I'm gonna make sure my lug nuts are all tight, no metal shavings, no shiny thread. Make sure they're all present, more importantly, and not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. Then I have my hub seal. Make sure it has no visible leaks. It's filled to operating range. I can check it either one of 2 ways. Look through the sight glass or pop the top off. Make sure it's not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, secured, no visible leaks. Then I'm going to come back here. Now, we're missing a very important light.
Reflective light.
An ABS light. Analog braking system light. It should be amber in color and not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, and be clean and free of debris and moisture. Now, we do have a rear red marker light. And it's not been broken or cracked, properly mounted, secure, clean and free of debris and moisture. All right, we're gonna come around to the back. Okay, the door hinges or the outsides of them. Make sure it's not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. This should have 100% DOT reflective tape. Right. I want to make sure that my handles are in the locked and stowed position and not be bent. Locked position, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured. I have my brake lights, tail lights, blinker lights. Make sure that they're not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, clean and free of debris and moisture. We're missing our rear license plate. It should be clean and free of debris. and not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured with a white light so you can see it at night. Then I have my rear bumper. My rear bumper should not be bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted and secured, and should not be more than 24 inches from the surface. All right? Then we got our clearance lights up top. We got to make sure that they're red in color, not bent, broken, or cracked, properly mounted, secured, clean and free of debris and moisture. And that's the whole truck, Miss Carol.